and gentlemen, we go on to the next bout, a super middleweight contest. Please welcome into the blue corner, from Thailand, Pinai Sit.Khongpol Gym. Please welcome into the red corner, from Bangkok, Thailand, Rattawut Highland Gym.
Ice is crashing under the neon light, bloody sweat painted the canvas tonight. Voices screaming above the roar, untamed warriors rise in the fire that flames. Global war, the rings of bone, flesh on fire.
This is a super middleweight contest fought over 6 by 3 minute rounds. A weight limit of 76.2 kilos. Tonight, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with blue trim, weighed in at 77.5, 167 centimeters in height, 24 years of age. From Bangkok in Thailand, trained at Wind Stable. 8 fights, 3 wins, 5 losses. Ladies and gentlemen, Pinai Sit.Khongpol Gym. His opponent tonight, fighting out of the red corner, weighed in at 77 kilos, 168 centimeters in height, 27 years of age. Wearing black trunks with gold trim. From Bangkok, Thailand, he's the former WBC Asia Continental Light Heavyweight Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, with 11 fights, 8 wins, 3 losses, 6 wins by KO, he's known as the Lionheart, Rattawut Highland Gym. Your referee for this event is Mr. Chulatan Takarachat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see the action, boys.
And we are to the next fight. No time wasted. Middleweight action scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. That first fight, previous to this one, ended in the first round. Here we have Thailand taking on Thailand. Rattawut Highland Gym in the black trim to the gold trim takes on Pinai Sit.Khongpol, 1996, from Thailand, who is wearing the black short with the blue trim. Rattawut with 8 wins, 3 losses. Pinai with 3 wins, 5 losses. So here we are, about to get underway here. Thank you for joining us so far. We are halfway through this event already. And there's the bell for round number 1. So here we can see Rattawut in the southpaw position, Pinai in the classic orthodox position. Pinai already attempting a big leaping jab with the right hand as well. And the thing with Rattawut is he's very, very experienced. He takes his time when he wants to as well. So Pinai's got to be very careful. He doesn't give up too much of his chin when he leaps forward with those jabs or those right hands. Calm start for both of these fighters. Southpaw against an orthodox tends to be a battle of the lead leg. So if you look at the lead leg of each opponent, they want to get that shot on the outside of their opponent's shot before they throw a big, powerful shot. That way you get more leverage and you can step in with a power shot. So both fighters tend to look at the lead legs of their opponents. Already 1 minute into round number 1 of this middleweight fight. Scheduled for 6 here at FCC Pattaya Fight Club Thailand. Brought to you, of course, by the FCC Fight Promotions and Highland Boxing Promotions. So the previous fights, we saw some absolute fireworks from the beginning. This fight a little bit more tame in comparison, very similar to the first fight we saw as well. A lot of good action, but very tame action in comparison. And, you know, 6-round fights, you know, the fighters realize that they want to take their time a little bit as well. They need to find the openings on their opponent. But the referee might give them a bit of a warning here and just let them know that they've got to engage in some action as well. You know, the interesting thing about boxing is people have got to remember that it is theater as well. You're impressing the judges, you're impressing the referee, your opponent, but of course the crowd. People who pay tickets to come watch fights want to see some action. So the referee could give them a little bit of an idea that you guys need to start putting some punches together. You need to put some combinations together. And there we see it. refereeing at its finest, exactly what he needs to do. And look, everybody was thinking it. You just want to see these fighters just try a little bit more to put something on the line. And again, this is for the people watching as well. You've got to be an entertaining fighter at the same time. So great refereeing here as always. And you can see with that jab at a 1-2 downstairs landed by Rattawut. And you can just see the difference in experience here as well. Rattawut holding a stronger guard, a better footwork as well. Pinai looks a little bit off balance, and he eats a left hand in the process as well. 25 seconds to go over round number 1. Big 1-2 down the pipe landed by Rattawut, and Rattawut starting to find his range, starting to believe in it. Maybe taking a little bit of time to warm up, but starts to land those left hands down the middle as well. Final 10 seconds, whipping in that shovel uppercut there by Rattawut. Pinai returns with a shot of his own. And that is the end of round number 1. Interesting round so far. I mean, not much action going on, and I mean, if anything, Pinai took the fight to his opponent more so opening the round. With that being said, Rattawut ended the round, landed some cleaner shots, so you'd probably have to give that one to Rattawut with just the end to that round and some of the cleaner shots being landed. You've also got to remember these fighters are probably in the back, maybe expecting not to come out for at least another 30 minutes, and then they're being called up from the back that the other fights have already ended. You need to get yourself out here, so we'll give them a little bit of leeway for that first round to warm up, but now there's no excuses. They've got to go for it. So fighters, tend to have that first round off. They're a little bit rusty. They're still warming up, but here we are. Round number 2 about to get underway. Rattawut Highland Gym in the black trunks with a gold trim. Pinai Sit.Khongpol 1996 in the black shorts with a blue trim. Thailand takes on Thailand in this middleweight fight scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. This is round number 2. Big left hand landed down the middle there by Rattawut. And Rattawut looks a little bit busy now, looks a little bit calmer. Big left hand crunches the cheek area of Pinai. So Pinai starting to flirt around, starting to come forward, really trying to prove himself, but I do think the power and the footwork is going in Rattawut's favor here. Pinai is doing a lot of moving, but not a lot of damage is being landed. And there you see a whipping left hook upstairs attempted, but if you don't plant your feet, unless your opponent jumps into your shot, the power really isn't going to be there. Beautiful body work being landed here by Rattawut. And Rattawut steps back, clinches his opponent, and both fighters break clean. Back in central ring they go. Rattawut still trying to find those openings. Pinai looks a little bit more focused there. And there we see it, the right hand downstairs, but Rattawut returns with a shot of his own. Right hand downstairs to the ribcage. Referee giving a little bit of warning about the heads as well. Got to be careful dipping those heads down below the hips. Big left hand followed up by a right hook upstairs. Great combination by Rattawut. Probably the best shot of the fight so far. And this is what we expect of Rattawut earlier on. Really coming alive now, really putting the pace forward, starting to land these counter shots on his opponent. And Pinai is starting to eat a lot of combinations here. He's starting to turtle up, and he throws a big whipping backhand as well, but the referee quick to give him a warning. You can't hit with your backhand as well. Beautiful shots being landed here, and he's got to have an answer. He's got to throw something back here. You can't push your opponent, but he's starting to land some big shots here. And Pinai is probably going to throw a big hook upstairs, just keeping the ref away from him. But the referee steps in exactly what he needed to do. Great refereeing once again stops the fight when necessary. The referee gave Pinai the most chances anyone could give him, and that's exactly what he needed to do. Gave him a chance, and the referee's waiting for Pinai to give him something to not allow him to step in, but unfortunately Pinai just held up a guard and didn't really show like he was going to do anything different. Great refereeing. Fighter safety is paramount. We're not here to see senseless violence. We're here to see boxing, and the referee plays a big part in that. I know earlier I was mentioning that the fighters need to have more action, but it's not violence, it's just boxing here. And here we are with Philip for the official announcement of this fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, winner by TKO in 1 minute 53 seconds of the second round. The winner is red corner, Rattawut Highland Gym, the Lionheart.